Sketchbook number 4. It says that it's the third one though, so started in 2016. Here is the first page. I decided to do this tree with watercolor and bubbles. That is a giant bubble. Here is where Mr. Ploob was born. He is an alpaca, by the way. And over here is like a cape made out of black feathers. I just thought the design was really cool. Here's Chimes again. And look at it, he's like squishing his little cheeks. I made this into a digital drawing a really long time ago. It was like little glow stars and like, I know his name is Boundless. And I know her name's Clover. I'm not sure what he is though. He's a little guy with a tie. It's from this thing right here. Yeah. Here's Mr. Ploob. An even tinier hat. Here's Volt again, and Altair, and this weird tree that's just like one giant flower. Here's Guilt and Grace again. Hope, Darkness, and Happiness. I kind of skipped over him, but he's also in my next graphic novel, surprise, surprise. Emily and the gang, Jules, Crescent, and Jake. Where's it Jack? It's Jake or Jack? You can tell how much I pay attention to that guy. And then you can see here that I actually went back and filled in this page with the some Boar Brother comics, and just drawing myself. And actually this is myself too, just holding a heart. I was trying out skin tones for like Copic markers. I never use them. Here's Oliver and Sophia again. And then I drew Sophia and like, I think this is the last time I drew her. Here's a character. I guess I named him Leader, and he has no face, and that's kind of the point. Like, he's just really big, faceless, and has like this seashell flower necklace thing. Here's Young. Yeah, his design really didn't change that much from the original. And another character from my next story. Look at him, looking all cool. And this is just weird. This guy is like a dog with fairy wings, and his name's John. That's it. Here's my pets again, and they're little chibi formish. There was like this photo of a fox like in space barfing out a rainbow, and this was my rendition of it. It's fantastic. This is where Cole and Kate were born. I mean, I made like Abby and however you say that name, but I never drew those two. I only like these two because they had an interesting dynamic. Hey, it's Star and that one guy. I'm seriously starting to wonder if I ever named him. Here's more Plag and Tiki. He's up here. He's up here too. Here's Plag again. I'm not sure if that's the last time I drew him. And then I drew myself with chibi versions of my characters. Emily, Jake, or Jack, Crescent, Jules, Guilt, Grace, Altair, Volt, Oliver, Star, whatever that guy is. Those characters that I have completely abandoned. Also completely abandoned. That like rat creature. That fox creature. And then there's Altair, just hanging out. Look, I'm even holding her here. You can tell who's my favorite. This one's interesting. Okay, so we name our cars, and we had a car named Parrot. So I was designing them as humans. She's a pirate who works for Captain Zombit Death Machine. Yes, that was a name of a car. I refuse to acknowledge his name is actually Jim, but it's not his name. I refuse it. It's so lame. Like, I mean, the name itself isn't lame, just for him, it just doesn't match. But he's like a fox with like a really long tail, wings, and like a horn. It's interesting, but I went down here. Look how cool he looks. And here's some weird cat characters that I don't draw anymore, but his name is P, and this is Flower. And look at me redesigning them again. I also used this for some animation stuff here. As you could see, some more DDT, Kill, Murder, and Destroy. That is my girl, Karai. Here's some practice. More practicing. I really like the hands at the bottom. This is a storyboard for a really old animatic that I did about Guilt and Grace. I'm pretty sure you could find it all the way at the bottom of my YouTube. As long as I didn't private it. I think this was the first time I drew Caleb and me as chibis. At the bottom, yeah, I was trying to design, like, I was gonna do like a picture of all of my brothers and I as kids and have like a cute little nostalgic thing. It didn't end up happening. I was gonna roller skate in the park kind of thing. I just never did it. But look at Caleb, he's like in an oversized shirt. And here was When Our Souls Are the Stars. So my graphic novel that I really wish I could publish like right now. When I was trying to settle on official designs. Never used, obviously. And obviously I used better colors than I changed her completely. And her name. Actually, you know what? I changed most of their names. These are not their names, except for Young, Matthew, and Jonah, and Tessa. No, that's not her name. I changed her name. Never mind. And I didn't change theirs. And then here's me when I redesigned them. See, Esther, Matthew. That was me trying to make their character refs. Here's some more practice. This is another character ref. He's so cute. He is Child. And from Spy X Family, Yor and Lloyd, and I was doing fun little doodles of Calamar? His name? I don't know. Tink from Wingfeather Saga. I really like drawing his wolf farm. It's really sad. And then more DDT thumbnails. I don't think I came up with anything that I really liked. And there's Anya. Just want to pause here for a moment. Look at that! I mean, it's not perfect, but it's pretty good. And then I tried to draw Emily and Jules as humans. This design's okay. I don't know. It could be better. I didn't try that hard. And this was me designing a logo for Axum Press, which is a publishing company my family did. Trying to remember. I think if we went with this one. I remember making these sticky notes at church, and when my dad and I were designing and figuring out what looked good. And these were the ref sheets for Picklebutt Pests. All the these are all pets that I've had, or at least know someone has. This was in a drawing contest so that I can win like a drawing pad. Did not happen. Look at that goofy guy. What is he doing? Hey, we got the foxes! I changed all of their names, except for Lucas. All of their, and her, and him. Other than that, I did change their names. I made a whole page dedicated to all the fox characters I've made. And here was the, kind of the original design of the main character of our next graphic novel. There's Logan and his birthday. There's a lot of Logans. Logan in like a little alien hoodie from DDT, by the way. This is actually in my newer sketchbook. I actually made a full watercolor painting out of that. And there's Hollow Knight. That was made for Caleb's emotes. He wanted that. Here's me trying to draw chairs and people sitting in chairs. There's Caleb, of course. More chairs. I really wanted to learn how to draw chairs. Never gonna believe this? More chairs. There are more chairs. That pose is horrible. Finally. Buildings! It's so wonky because I was not confident in any lines or shapes yet. Here's me doing a simple, what is it? Walk cycle, running cycle, stuff like that. See, here he is, Boundless, Lou, That's his name, Lou. Clover and Pollen. I think I drew him like maybe like twice, and I never got around to this guy. But this was also based off pets that I had in Nintendogs plus cats. So yeah. Also, lion with a rose, and then boom. Got the riz, you know? Oh look, it's my Fox avatar thing again. Woohoo! Oh, and there's little Tim Tim. Me trying to draw like dance moves. Look at that. Some of this is actually like ice skating figure. You can tell. It's pretty fun though, right? And this one was tap dancing. Here's me drawing a greyhound. I actually came up with the design of Axel because of the greyhound thing I drew. Oh, it's Jules and Crescent hanging at the bottom of the page. Woo! And comics I did for DDT again. And I made this little alien dude chilling at the bottom of the page. And these guys. More animatic stuff I did. Here's a character I was doing, a little kid character based off of like a popsicle, you know, that blue, orange, and white one. I don't think I made a final design. If anything, it's probably this one. Here's Zeke and Young and Libby again. I like the little legs here, they're just so pointy. There's Jonah. Okay, that looks horrible. I don't know what happened there. Ah, here it is. The first time I drew DDT. So nostalgic. Here's a little comic I did. It's wearing a maid costume. Don't ask questions. Me practicing my squares. Here's like a cat mixed with a crow. I'm actually really proud of that. It looks pretty nice. Here's a little goofy face I drew. And I think this is the first time I designed the current adventure outfit I did. The difference is that these little strings are on the side instead of in the middle. Here's me when I turned 21. And when I turned 20. I never actually finished drawing that. And then I drew Technoblade. They're like screenshots from Satis or something. Hey, look, it's Star! And that one guy! That one guy, that's just his name now. And here's like a little, hedgehog. His name is Dirtball. I kind of skipped over him before. There's Crystal, the fox mermaid. And this page was just me drawing more stuff from Stand Still, Stay Silent. I was trying to figure out effects, and then the next few pages are stuff I was gonna make for Brave Actions, like the prologue, which doesn't exist anymore. I did so many pages! Look at all this! The script doesn't exist anymore, and I can still kind of guess the dialogue, I think. Like, you know, relatively. But still. Look at that face. Look at Jules. Doing everything she can. And it's still going. Actually, you know what? It isn't just the prologue. I realized it was like 3 chapters or something. These characters are in a different sketchbook, but I know his name is Hugh. And I just really like this little cat design. He's so cute. There's me drawing myself as a fox again. And I just really like this page. It's colorful and random. More of myself as a fox. Look at that. This is actually from the same, like, I made an animatic out of these two. I can hear the horns now. Also this, just fox me playing the flute. This was me experimenting with watercolor and grass. I used this technique the most. And this. This one's pretty nice though, because it's simple. And this is what Altier's creature is. Like, it's not her, but like, I love the baby one. Look at his little tail. He's so tiny. And then I like this because the little tongue sticking out. And I was drawing a tree. And these thumbnails were for a drawing in a different sketchbook. I ended up with this one. So good. And then I drew myself again. A cute little outfit. Pause. This is just absolutely baller. You think I would trace these? I didn't. Freehand. I wish I can draw them like this again. It just hasn't happened. Pretty proud of this lion here. The shape Masterpiece. And this, too. Just genius. And this. Look at it. The way he's laying. It's so satisfying. And then here's some deer. Really like this. The pose, phenomenal. This, absolutely great. And then I was doing some posture stuff. Hunched over. Yep. Little squiggly lines. And then I was trying to do some muscle stuff. Absolutely horrendous. And this is more posture. It's kind of a big buff goo with like a really tiny head. It works though. Somehow. Here's some more structure stuff. Seriously, why can't I draw bodies like this all the time? What happens when I'm drawing? I don't understand. That's terrifying. This was like breaking down the face certain ways. Seriously, why can't I do this all the time? I can't. I don't know why. Drew fox expressions. Also this hand. Awesome. Awesome. I was trying to learn how to draw feet. Also, something happened to that heel. Ignore that. Basic feet shape. And this is just me drooling over my favorite character from DDT. This is the original thumbnails for Second Child, Restless Child, the Wingfeather Saga animatic that I did. Here's some more character designs for Evolutions. It's actually based on the characters from here's some more poses, paws, cute little face, this awesome looking paw, and then I drew my adventure outfit. And here's the redesign of Guilt and Grace. Now her name's Goodness and his is like Kama or something. There's Mr. Ploob, but that's not his redesign. I mean, it kind of is, but it kind of isn't at the same time. And here's a cheetah guy. No name. Creature based off a crow, creature based off a blue jay. All these characters are like in a different sketchbook somewhere. And then here's that Pegasus character without the hairdo. Unicorn. Then I drew some fan art for Amphibia. I actually did pretty well. And then I took like screenshots from Satis Animatics to study how she animated. That was fun. And then here's the last page. It was like it's a comparison to the first page ever. Here, see that? All the way to this. Genius. When did I end this? 2001.